What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and today I got a good one for you guys. So this is part three of the plumbing CRM system, right? And this time I added an AI agent, right? The AI agent's responsibility is to have its own brain, so it's connected to OpenAI, right? And it has its own memory. It's also going to send a confirmation email, right, to the lead that inquired from the CRM system that we have here, right? And we also are going to update it on a couple more columns that I added onto the CRM system, right? So I added urgency level and I also added the job address, right? So we go back here and it's gonna go through this data. It's gonna shoot it here. It's gonna update what it needs to update, and then it's gonna send the message back to the client, right? So it's gonna notify the lead, but it's also gonna notify the client, knowing that they got a new lead. So all right, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick how it works, how it's done, and yeah. So you're going to start off with a N8N form submission, and normally I would do this with you guys, but for some reason it's giving me issues with the camera. The camera keeps coming off every time I film this. So I'm going to show you guys what I put. So I use the columns from the Google Sheets, right? Not all the columns, but I used most of them, right? So I used the columns in the Google Sheets and I placed it here. Last name, company, email, phone number, right? How did you hear from us? The drop down list, website, Google, website, Facebook, referral, others, address, and a field name. Anything we should know, right? So I did that. And then next we're going to add a Google Sheets node. So now we'll start building. So now we're going to go to Google Sheets, append or update row. We're going to go to video demo CRM. Sheets 1 should be fine. Let's start with first name. So Thomas Edison. We're going to go to company, email, phone number. How did you hear from us? All right. Referral, address. Let me find the address. So address. Oops. Right. And then for notes, we're going to put, where is the note? Anything we should know is for notes. We have to put a date, right? So I actually went to my other one and I just copied it because it's a formula you have to know. I don't remember off the top of my head. I use a little bit of ChatGPT for it, but I'll show you. So the curly brace, right? What I would do, actually make it easier. I would pause the video and copy this, right? Take a screenshot of it and just put this in, just like this, and the date should come out like this: November 9th, 2025, right? 2:17 p.m. So new date, local. You don't have to put Chicago. You could put you could put wherever you are. If anything, just use ChatGPT. It's probably even easier. But yeah, I use that, and then I'm gonna execute. Wait, let me see. Missing one more. No, I'm not. I think I should be good. Awesome, executed. All right, so let's keep it going. We're gonna get to the fun part, right? And now we're gonna add the AI agent, right? We're gonna go to define below, and then for the prompt, we're gonna fill this out for the prompt, right? So you are an assistant that classifies incoming plumbing requests. Always respond only in a valid JSON with the following fields, right? So the urgency level, right, must be one of the low, medium, or high. So job address, right, the address given by the client. Anything we should know, notes, job address, include any relevant context, right? And then we're gonna require some sort of output format, and we're gonna put a parser in. I'm gonna show you first how it looks without the parser. So before I start messing around with that, I want to show you. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna put in OpenAI, right, to connect it to some sort of chat model. I'm just gonna use 5 mini. If I need to upgrade it, then that's fine. Right, and if you have the credentials, obviously connect the credentials and follow the doc. We're gonna give it a memory, so we're gonna do simple memory. Then we're gonna implement email. All right, now I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna execute it, right, to show you guys how it would look. Let's zoom out of this. Cool. It went through. So this is not good. Like, yeah, it has the output, but it's like one giant blob, right? So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna need to put some sort of parser attachment. So structured output parser. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna copy and paste this. Awesome. Awesome, and I connected the chat model to this, to the parser as well. And now let's run it. Let's see how it looks before we continue. All right, this is a lot better now. Now we have something to work with, right? Urgency level high based on the message, right? So based on the prompt message, we set it up that because I said burst pipes reported, right? That makes it that I already programmed it so it detects that the urgency level is high because the pipes are bursted, right? So you have to take that seriously, right? And then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna add an email, right? A Gmail tool, and obviously for the sake of it, I'm gonna send it to myself. But if this was like a real, if you're doing this with a real client, you would take the email and you'd put it here. But obviously that email I made up on the spot, so just gonna put in my email so you can see how it looks. So we're gonna send the email. You have to, yep, change credentials. Subject. We're gonna let the model automatically define it for us. We're gonna change this to text, and I already have it. I already had it for my other one, so I'm just gonna paste it here, and so you guys could see, and you guys could copy it, right? If you guys have to edit it and change it for whatever you need, and you could do that. But thanks for reaching out. We've received a request about And then this is going to talk about the request. So the bursted pipes, which is their notes, the client notes. Our team will review it and get back to you shortly. All right. And then we're going to go to append N8N attribution. It's just N8N's version of marketing themselves. So now it's not going to say that it was sent through N8N. It's just the client. It just looks like it was sent from you, right? We're going to execute step. I guess it needs a subject. Cool. All right, so what we're going to do for the subject, we're going to say confirmation email with clear now. Thank you for contacting Clearflow Plumbing. Thank you for contacting Clearflow Plumbing. Let's see how it looks. Awesome. So now we're going to send it. And we're going to see how this looks. Okay. Awesome. So now we have another notification. So it's obviously I sent this to myself, but this will be sent to the lead after they submitted the form. Thanks for reaching out. We received a request about my pipes bursted. Our team will review it and get back to you shortly. The Clearflow Plumbing team. Cool. Put the little cute emoji there with the shower head. Awesome. So we're gonna get back and we're gonna continue. All right, maybe we can name this Clear Flow Plumbing Assistant. We're gonna name this confirmation email to lead. Um, I'm just gonna put email to lead. So it like shows that you're acknowledging them, right? It shows that you're acknowledging them once they inquired about it. And then the next one, we're gonna go to Google Sheets again, so I can update Google Sheets. Okay, so we have the Google Sheets. We're gonna go to Video Demo CRM. Sheets 1. Execute the previous node. So while that's happening, I'm gonna save this. It should run. I'm gonna put it here. I'm just gonna pin it, just so I don't have to keep rerunning it. Oh, what's going on? Well, yeah, nothing happens, of course. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do what we did earlier. I'm just gonna move my face. We're gonna go here. Thomas Edison, company, email, phone number, right? Referral, job address, notes, date contacted, and maybe we'll put we're gonna go here now. We're gonna go to the updated information. All right, so the updated information for urgency level, we're gonna put high. All right, and this is for you to know, for the client to know. All right. Which first? Okay, maybe we should put this here. right, so let's take a look at how this looks. Pipes bursted reported, possible active leak, and risk of significant water damage. Client did not specify whether the main water has been shut off, the extent of the flooding, or any electrical hazard. Recommend immediate response. Advise client to shut off water if possible and avoid contact with electrical outlet. Cool. You see, that's the best part about AI. AI just came up with all of that. All right, we're just going to run it real quick. Awesome. So it went through. So now we're going to look at the row, right? Thomas Edison referral, the timing of it. My pipes bursted. Urgency level high. So now you can see it. Right. Pipes bursted. Um, burst pipes reported. Possible active leak. Risk of significant water damage. Client did not specify whether the main water was shut off. Flooding. Blah blah blah. Cool. Awesome. So far so good. We're gonna go back here. Let's fix this. Let's zoom out. Let's save this. And so originally I had a Gmail, but this time I'm going to use a Telegram chat, right? So we're going to do send a message to Telegram. Or you could do WhatsApp, but for the sake of it, it's Telegram because it's just a lot easier to set up. Practice bot, demo bot. Let's do practice bot, right? Chat ID. All right, for the text, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up like this. New lead. New lead. Okay, maybe not two of them. It looks a little excessive. We're going to switch this to expression so it's easier. Cool. We're going to put name, company, email, phone number, lead source, a job address, notes, maybe here we could put at the top urgency level. So that's the first thing he sees. All right, cool. And now this is the fun part. We're going to go here. We're also going to include the name. We're going to go to the email. We're going to go to the phone number. We're going to go to the lead source. We're going to go to the job address. And notes. Awesome. Let's see how this looks. So urgency level high. This is the first thing you see. New lead, urgency level high. My pipes bursted. Possible active leak. Blah, blah, blah. Name, Thomas Edison. Company, light bulb. Email, thomasedison@gmail.com. Phone number, lead source referral. Job address, 40 North Halstead, Chicago. My pipes bursted for the notes. right? And I already have my I'm just gonna show you guys real quick how to connect to Telegram. So we're gonna open Doc. You have to connect to BotFather. So you're gonna have to start a chat with BotFather, right? So you're gonna click here and you're gonna put new bot. You're gonna follow these directions, right? And then you need, and then once you're connected, right, and you have your own chat, you're gonna need the chat ID, and the chat is gonna be able to provide you the chat ID, right? So it should even tell you here, unique identifiers for the target chat username. Find your chat ID, ask get ID, chatbot. Okay. We're gonna append. Okay. So I think I know what happened. I think I was supposed to use Telegram earlier, or maybe it's been a while since I used the chat. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go back to Gmail. I'm sorry about that, but we're gonna go back to Gmail because I do not feel like making a new chat right now for um what do you call it, or Telegram right now. So we're just gonna do Gmail. So we're gonna send an email for subject. So I use my own email, but in this case, you would use a client's email, right? You set up the text. You go to expression. Since I didn't feel like redoing it, I copy and pasted it from another workflow. You don't need the status, urgency level. Cool, cool. We're going to append N8N attribution so it doesn't show it. We're going to execute step. Awesome. Awesome. So this is a notification, right? Now this is what you get as a notification. All right. Awesome. So this looks so far so good. We're going to go back, and this looks like the finished product. We're going to just do one last run for it. Cool. Yeah. Everything looks good. Everything looks like it worked. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna keep creating more content like this. Subscribe. Take care.